EndBadGovernance, Kano protesters speak about waving Russian flags. Welcome back to Niger Anchor News. I'm Ololade Aremu. Protesters in Kano State, Nigeria, have been making headlines for waving Russian flags during the EndBadGovernance protest, sparking controversies and raising questions about their motivations. According to eyewitnesses, some protesters claimed they used the flag to spite the Nigerian government, while others said they were distributed by a man who wanted to express solidarity with the Russian government. Members of the Islamic Movement in Nigeria, IMN, a Shiite group, were seen waving the flags, but the group's spokesperson denied that it was an official instruction. Shiite members took part in the protest like other Nigerians who are hungry, but there is no formal instruction from our leaders for members to wave the Russian flag, said Isah Bawa, an IMN member. Despite the denials, the Nigerian government has condemned the use of Russian flags and calls for a military takeover, calling them treasonable. President Bola Tinubu acknowledged that many of the protesters were genuine, but refused to make any concessions to them, including reintroducing petrol subsidies or slashing the salaries and allowances of public officials. The Kano state government imposed a 24-hour curfew to stop the violence and criminality, but later relaxed it to 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. as normalcy gradually returned to the state. The Russian embassy in Nigeria has also denied any involvement in the protest, saying that neither the government nor Russian officials are connected to the trend. One protester, Aruno, summed up the sentiment of many when he said the government must listen to our concerns. They must bring back the fuel subsidy. The only flag I cannot raise is that of Israel. His statement reflects the frustration and desperation of many Nigerians who feel that their government is not listening to their concerns. Now taking some comments. At NigerBaddy556927 says, the fact that protesters were waving Russian flags shows how desperate we are for change. The government has failed us and we need international attention to our plight. #Kano protesters. At Beautiful Nina said, why is the government so quick to condemn the protesters for waving Russian flags, but slow to address the issues that led to the protest in the first place? #double standard. Rich Shane. She says, let's not forget that Russia has its own interest and agenda. We should be cautious about accepting their support or symbolism. #think twice. Thank you so much for listening to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more news updates on the protest.